back to Love and Romance Tarot readings. Per usual, I'm excited to get into today's video because today we're getting really specific. How will you meet the one? We're going to get exactly how you will meet the one and what they're like, who the one is like, what they're like. So I'm excited per usual. My Etsy shop is always linked in the description below of every video. If you would like a private tarot reading, you can find me there. And pause the video if you need more time with the piles if I go too fast for you, okay? But we're just going to jump right in. We have group one with the Cat Tarot and the Citrine Crystal Points. There's that. Group two with the Mermaid Tarot and the Obsidian Crystal Point. Group three with Miss Cleo's Tarot Power Deck and the Clear Quartz Crystal Point. And group four with the Rose Quartz Crystal Point and the Santa Muerte Tarot. So again, pause the video if you need more time with the piles, but we're just gonna jump right in. All right, group one with the Citrine Crystal Points and the Cat Tarot, this is your reading. How will you meet the one? And what are they like? So let's jump right in. Let's get into the how. Spirit, can you tell me how they're gonna meet the one? This is for group one with the Citrine Crystal Point for group one. How will they meet the one? Oh my God, this tells me so much already. This tells me where you guys are in your journey. So we have grace, illusions, and mystery and limbo. So I feel like you guys have either already watched a reading like this recently or you've been trying to figure it out. It's like a theme in your life right now. How will you meet the one? You're trying to figure out the how, you're trying to figure out the when, and you just want like one solid answer. Honestly, if it's stressing you out to that point, you may want to get a private tarot reading just so you can get an answer specific to you. But this tells me so much. You know, we have the grace card, so I do feel like there's a lot of hurdles that you've gotten over with grace, like with poise. Like I feel like you guys have really surrendered to the journey at this point, because with the illusions and mystery card, it almost makes me feel like Spirit is being intentional about not telling you specific details. So don't worry about it. We're going to get into it today. But like I said, I can really feel this energy super strong for you. Then we have the limbo card, which lets me know you're kind of like in this weird space transitionally where it's like you're not exactly thirsty for love, but you're not exactly fulfilled. It's like you've surrendered to whatever happens, or you may even be in a place where it's like, listen, if love would be the cherry on top of my life right now, but if it doesn't happen, I'm okay with that. Like you guys may have literally fully surrendered, but the truth is you're in a limbo phase here. So let's get more information. I feel like you've been very frustrated. I feel like you've tried a few things. You've either been on dating apps or you've tried to put yourself out there, like tapping into the energy. I feel effort, like tangible, action-oriented effort that you have put in. Now we have the love card and the victory card. So Spirit is saying love for you is coming after either a long period of solitude, a period of frustration, not getting what it is that you want, a period of time where you've had to really surrender to the journey, and it feels like a victory. The thing about victory is victory also indicates that there was specifically action put towards this, like put towards getting here. It's not like one of those situations where it's just like, okay, you've been in, you know, you've always been like this super cool, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl, like whatever happens, happens. This lets me know like you guys have had to overcome obstacles and you're coming out victorious. So this kind of sounds like this phase in your life is coming to an end, but it has been frustrating. I will say it's built a lot of character, genuinely. I feel like, honestly, I'm getting an energy where it feels like multiple areas of your life are getting better at this time. We have the Sunshine card. So this is like an energy of you overcoming multiple things. Issues with your family. I heard parents first, but issues with your family have been resolved during this period of time where you've been in limbo, not in a relationship, open to a relationship. Obstacles having to do with money as well. Okay, let's see. So right now you're in autopilot. We have the teamwork card and reunion. So this gives me an energy that love is coming to you. Either you're meeting this person at a job, or you're meeting this person through some sort of teamwork. So they could end up being your partner. Like say you start taking salsa classes. This could be your partner. Or you start to join like a group, some sort of teamwork. It's coming through as you're meeting this person. You're meeting the one through a group activity or through working with them. And it's when you're in autopilot, so that's really giving me like an energy like, yeah, this is coming through as you're working like at a job, it feels like. This could also be a vendor. It doesn't have to be someone who works at your job, but someone a part of it. Now we have the reunion card and sunshine card. So Spirit is saying this is like an omen. This reunion card, someone is coming back from your past. That'll be an omen that the one is coming through. I'm going to clarify with tarot just to see if for some of you the one is someone from the past. But from the way that it's coming through for you guys, it's looking like we got the boundaries card at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you guys are being very intentional and really protecting yourself at this time. Any old body can just come through and shake things up in your life. And I feel like in the past, you've kind of been more relaxed, like, you know, come what may. Like you've been very open to seeing where things go, even if you don't let other people know that. Like I'm getting an energy where it's like, okay, I'm going to see what they're talking about, see what they're all about. I'm not immediately going to like push people out of my life, but I feel like, you know, that character that you've built in the last year or so, since you've been single or since you've been in this limbo phase, has made you more strict about taking action to display your boundaries. Okay, let me clarify that and then we'll keep going and seeing. But so far what I can get is this is either coming through as some sort of group activity. You can meet this person like rock climbing. You can meet this person. I'm getting an active energy. I'm seeing bikes. You could be riding bikes with this person. I feel like that's more of a, I feel like I'm seeing someone's first date though. I don't feel like you're meeting them as you're riding your bike. But yeah, let me clarify this reunion here. Spirit, can you tell me, is the reunion the one? The reunion with the person of the past, is that the one? Four of Swords. Four of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups in reverse. I don't feel like the person from the past is the one. I would say there is... I don't feel like that's the decision you would make. Like there's a little bit of an open door here, but I feel like it's more about friendship versus rekindling. And I feel like that's what the open door is, because Queen of Cups, Four of Swords in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse, someone is coming back into your life to admit why it didn't work out, to be honest about that, to kind of like, I heard fess up, so maybe there's something that they weren't honest about, like you maybe clocked them on something and they're finally being honest, like, yeah, you're right, that did happen, or I did do that, that kind of thing. But yeah, Four of Swords in reverse is someone like, okay, I've taken enough time to think about what I've done. Now, Ten of Cups in reverse, I'm coming through to communicate to the Queen of Cups why XYZ didn't work or what happened. Spirit is saying this conversation is an omen. And X coming back is a sign that new love is coming and coming in pretty hot. Oh, there's, oh. So let's see what else we get. Spirit, what else can you tell me about the meeting of the one? The meeting of the one. So Spirit is saying, you know, that's a sign that it's going to come through. World card in reverse, Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Well, it definitely comes when you're not looking. And also, you seem a little rough around the edges. I don't feel like you're you could be meeting them as you're working out. Like literally as you're working out. I'm seeing someone on the treadmill and you're not exactly being mean, but you're also not being super nice. And you're like, I don't like to talk when I'm working out. And so someone kind of gets a little bit of a denial. There's an energy that you're putting off though, like an energy that you're putting out, and it's not the friendliest. It's just like you're really focused on something and then someone comes through and it's like, not that you're denying them per se, but it's like, I have something that I'm already doing at this time, so yeah, like that's kind of the energy. I have something that I'm already doing at this time, so I'm not just gonna like stop in the middle of my workout so you can holla at me. Like there's a little bit of an energy of that there, you being kind of really focused. We got the 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords in reverse. Honestly, I feel like you're not taking people too seriously these days. Like when this person tries to come through in a romantic energy, you're not immediately charmed by them. Ace of Cups, you're charmed by your own self-love and what you've already been trying to do. And this Tower card is kind of off-putting because it's like someone's coming through and they're disrupting you, you know? I don't see that you're rude, but you're not like immediately like, oh, hey, what's up? Hey, you know, in the middle of your workout, like you're sweating. You don't even feel necessarily attractive at the time. You're like, I'm focused on something else. Or like I said, going back to that team building energy for those of you who are meeting your person, as you're, you know, completing a task or trying something new, it's like, okay, I'm actually focused on something, so I'm sorry, not gonna let you take me to Flirt Town at this time. You know, there's like an energy of that there. Really interested to see what their personality is like, so I'll pull that next. Let's get the rest of these tarot cards. Knight of Cups in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You see how like they're trying to pet the cat, but this is in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse, they're trying to see what you're all about, indulge in you, and you're kind of like putting up these boundaries. And that was the underlying energy from the first deck that we pulled from. I feel like, you know, if someone's going to get to know you, it's going to have to be slow and it's going to have to be in your favor. Whenever you're interested is when things will proceed with that 7 of Pentacles. It's like things are going to go at my pace and you may be confused about how I feel about you at first because I'm not just immediately swooning over you. That's your kind of inner narrative. So 6 of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse. The person's a little bit like embarrassed. They're a little bit embarrassed, kind of feeling like, oh, oops, didn't mean to intrude. And it's not that you're not friendly. It's just that they, for one, caught you at the wrong time. And for two, you're different. Like you come across as someone who's different because you're not immediately swooning or super like anxious to get into a conversation with them just because they wanted to talk to you. So, and let me tell you this, that is not a deterrent. So let's see, Spirit. Okay, we also got a lot. So they may be a little, they may be a little shook. We got high strung and balanced. I'm consistent with my emotions and actions. So they will continue to proceed. When they want something, they will put in the work to go get it. But with that high strung card, it's a little bit of a blow to the ego that you're like not immediately trying to proceed with them. I don't feel like that is, I don't feel like they're used to that. Ooh, we got the hard-working card too. So we got needy and patient. Needy, I need all of your attention. Patient, I don't mind waiting for what I want. So like I said, I feel like that kind of shook them and it kind of like popped their bubble a little bit, but it's putting them in like hyper-focus mode. Because I feel like they're the type of person, they'll go after what it is that they want. So, you know, they're used to, okay, if they see someone attractive, like, you know, trying. They're not the super nervous, shy person that never says anything and hopes that you pick up on, like, their subliminal movements. No, they're more direct. Like, they'll start a conversation, whatever. So when you're, you know, different in the fact that you don't immediately lean into a conversation with them and you're not, like, super excited, seeming like you're desperate, you've been waiting for this all your life, they're like, whoa, I kind of got denied there. Like, I didn't get completely denied, but it felt like a denial. So they're kind of like, it just pops their bubble and it kind of puts them in this space where they're like, okay, this is different, and they're paying more attention. They're caught off guard. We got hardworking and trustworthy. So all I know is putting in work and you can trust me. So this is someone you can trust, someone who's not going to turn on you, someone who's not going to start to lash out just because you aren't giving them, like, you know, everything that they want right away. We have the unknown card that came up. We don't really know each other yet. So again, I don't feel like this is someone that you already know. And for two, I'm feeling like they're like, oh, you look one way, but you're really another way. And then we have affectionate and nurturing. So this is more you know, what you'll see out of this person once you guys get a bit closer. But I want to comfort and take care of you, on nurturing, affectionate. I'm very open to showing you how I feel, which I feel like is a good juxtaposition between the two of you, because you're a little, like I said, rough around the edges isn't the perfect way to describe it, but you're a little cold. You come off as a little cold. And I feel like just because of everything that you've been through, you're just not like, you're not like that anymore. Like, you used to be more excited and woo, like, you know, when you first got to meet someone, you know, and I feel like you still, you know, fall prey to the whole thinking about them a bunch when you meet them, like that kind of thing. But it's more internal, it's more personal. Like, you know, you don't show your hand, you don't show someone that you're super stupid into them right away. So I feel like that just makes this person honestly more attracted to them. It is not a deterrent. Spirit, what else can you tell me here? What else is going on here? What else do they need to know about this? What else does group 1 need to know? We have the engagement card. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and honestly, a huge part of that is the fact that you have held yourself to that standard. Like, the reason that your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment is because it kind of has to if anyone wants to be in your space. I feel like earlier in your journey, you would have gone out of your way to do things to flirt with people and to make sure that they knew that they were interested. And these days, you're more like, it's okay. Like, you're fine if people don't know where they stand with you, you know? You're not hyper worried like, oh my God, they're gonna look to the left or the right. They're gonna start to, you know, look at other people if I don't, you know, show them that I'm interested, if I don't give them signs and signals, if I don't, you know, linger at the end of, you know, our group activities so that they can have an opportunity to, you know, talk to me if they want to. You're not doing the work for other people anymore. You're like, if they want to be with me or if they want to talk to me, if they're attracted to me, then they're gonna find a way. I don't feel like you're speeding off, like making it super hard, but I also don't see you like making it super easy or creating these opportunities, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's a huge part of why your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, because people have to commit more to the process to get in your space. You're not making things super easy. Again, like not making things super hard, but not making things super easy for people either. So people have to have a certain level of interest in you to get an opportunity with you, because that's the only way they get an opportunity with you. So definitely strengthen your boundaries. Let's see, Spirit, what else can you tell me? A lot of cards are jumping, but not a lot are coming all the way out. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I feel like that's true to some degree, but when I got the Sunshine card, I was feeling like your finances were getting better, group 1. So you may have stopped trying to manifest love in place of manifesting money. You may have gotten to a place where it's like, okay, I can't try to manifest love, go on dates, do all this, and also focus on money and things like that right now. Also, you may not be focused as much on manifesting love because your money situation isn't all the way right, like not exactly how you want it to be. So that may play a role in the way you're allocating your time, but that also again creates this energy around you where you're not desperate, you're not seeming like, yeah, we got the love yourself first card. You've really been practicing self-love and self-preservation, really protecting yourself, taking care of yourself. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive is what it says at the bottom of this card. And I feel like a lot of relationships, like if you really reflect on the past relationships, things you've been through, etc., you'll see like, you know what? I gave that person an opportunity, so that's why they took it, you know? It's not like they chased me down and they did the most to get to me. I kind of created a space where they would be really comfortable, you know, doing so. So I kind of created this energy in the beginning where, you know, it's easy to get to know me. It's easy to get close to me. So a lot of people got through that should have never, you know, been able to even get that far with you. I feel that energy here, and it's like now you've created this shift. And it's the best for you. It really is, because people who come through, they already have an element of engagement. Like they already know that they want you to some degree. It's not just like, well, it's super easy, so sure, I'll go ahead and take it if it's being given. And a huge part of your process has been this trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. You had to surrender and, you know, get comfortable with being uncomfortable in the limbo phase and allowing spirit to kind of bring in best case scenario for you. So I feel like your path has been quite uncomfortable, but I feel that limbo phase coming to a close. And you're exactly where you need to be. You're in alignment. Heard someone asking that, like, am I in alignment? You're in alignment. So we have opening to love and exceeding expectations. At the bottom of opening to love, it says, my heart is open. So I feel that you've done some shadow work as well, really worked on releasing, you know, what the last person, you know, kind of brought into your life, that energy, those experiences. And then exceeding expectations, I soar into excellence. So spirit is definitely saying your love life is getting significantly better. Significantly better. What else can you tell me for group 1? What else for group 1? A lot of these cards are like jumping for you, but not fully turning. So we have sensitivity. It says your sensitive feelings are your muse and inspiration for your creativity. So spirit is saying you may be looking at yourself like you're doing too much. You may have a time where you question, like, am I doing too much? Am I making things too hard? Or am I being too sensitive? Am I being too specific? And your sensitivity is fuel for your own creativity. The reason that you've created a space around you, or the reason that you have a higher level of commitment entering your life, is because of your sensitivity and honoring your sensitivity and doing what's best for you. What's best for everyone on, you know, TikTok, what's best for everyone on YouTube, what's best, you know, in terms of what's worked for your friends or people that are married in relationships, etc., that you've talked to, has not been best for you, has not worked for you. So honoring your sensitivity has been what's created this shift in your love life, this positive shift. So keep going. At the bottom of the deck, we have LOA, Law of Attraction. Keep your thoughts positive and surround yourself with positive people and situations. You will attract more positivity into your life. So the underlying energy is the more you're happy, the more that you're feeling safe and secure in your situation, the better the love offers, the better your life is going to get. But you've already done this work and it's put you here, so you are in alignment. And yeah, that's how you're going to meet the one, group 1, and that's what they're like. Like I said, you can always find me on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading, but that is what I have for you guys today, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the Obsidian Crystal Point and the Mermaid Tarot, this is your reading. How will you meet the one? And what are they like? We got some cards to see that too, so I'm excited to get into it. Let's see. Spirit, this is for group 2 with the Obsidian Point. How will they meet the one? Group 2. Group 2. All right. Ooh, we have the Breakthrough card. So you're meeting them at a good time in your life is what it's looking like. It's looking like things just start to get better in your life, and this person is coming through as a part of the blessings coming through for you. Also, we got the Dream card. So you may experience, oh, and water. Water can indicate, like, you know, the zodiac signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but water definitely represents the intuition, the subconscious, the unconscious mind, the unknown, that kind of thing. So especially with that coming out with the Dreams card, you may be meeting or experiencing this person in another dimension, in the dream space most likely, but also it could be in the astral plane, of course. If you astral travel, as you lucid dream, you could, you know, end up going somewhere to meet this person. Like, take me to my soulmate or something like that, if you say something like that as you're lucid dreaming to figure it out. So it could be like the dream space, the astral plane, the 5D, different dimensions, that kind of thing. But there's a sense of knowing this person before you know them, feeling this person before you physically touch them or feel them. Some sort of experience I'm seeing between the two of you that you're having before you actually meet in the 3D. And we have the stability card and the breakthrough. So again, I'm feeling like mind, body, and soul. Your mental health is on an uptick. You're doing good mentally. Your physical health is getting better. You're more disciplined, eating better, making better choices, genuinely craving better foods for you. You know, working out or staying healthy, you know, going on walks, getting fresh air, getting vitamin D, sitting out in the sun, like that kind of thing. I'm getting a energy where someone's like in this grassy space and you feel like you saw a fairy. You did. I'm hearing that confirmation. You did. Like you thought you saw, like, but it's like kind of, anyways, that's someone specifically that I'm tapping into. I'm gonna get off of that, but I'm seeing you guys, having some really cool experiences at this time, and things are getting better. You're feeling more stable, like mind, body, and soul. Like emotionally, you feel pretty good. Not having as many bad days, dark days, sad days, really more in control of your emotions, physically better. Like you're seeming to have a breakthrough. It's seeming like things are really going good for you. And there's almost a energy of shock about that. Like, wow, really? Like I is this normal? Like you're kind of feeling like, this is not normal for me. Ooh, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. We got some really intense cards that came out. So we have celebration, love, and marriage. So how will you meet the one? This could be at a wedding. It could be at a celebration. It could be at a celebration of love. So maybe not a wedding, but like an anniversary party or someone accomplishing something, some sort of celebration. I see you meeting this person at. Also, I definitely feel like this is touching on like the marriage between the two of you. You may have been someone who was like kind of adverse to marriage, never thought you would get married, never really agreed with it. Maybe you were kind of scared too because of the day. Listen, I understand. It's ghetto. It is ghetto out here. It can be, at least. But I do feel like that is touching on the space you're entering with this person, you know, entering a marriage kind of unexpectedly. Celebration. It's just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Now I'm seeing like a timeline. I'm looking at this like a timeline now. It's like you see this person or you meet this person, you hug this person, you feel this person in the dream space. Your dreams are really going crazy. Like you're having a lot of dreams lately, or a lot of crazy dreams specifically lately. And it almost seems like in your dreams, there's a lot of psychic attacks, but it's not extreme. It's like you may be getting intimate with someone in a dream and that makes you uncomfortable. You may be having scary dreams where you never have scary dreams, or just like weird stuff, very vivid dreams. Something about your dreams are very significant, and it's related directly to your consciousness. So shoot, what can you do to clear the consciousness? I don't know. I feel like sound healing, sound therapy, going on YouTube and looking up YouTube accounts. I like the YouTube account Altona777. You don't want to listen to that YouTube account in headphones though. That's just for like clearing the energy of your home. But also, I would listen to like the YouTube account Meditative Mind. Also on Spotify, you can find them. I would check them out for like maybe a 639. That's for reconnecting, balancing relationships, or 528 frequency, pure love frequency, transformation frequency. There's one more frequency that I really, really like. I feel like it's 396 maybe. It's one of the solfeggio frequencies. You'll be able to find it. Just look up solfeggio frequencies. And that one is really good for specifically like clearing negative energy. But yeah, I feel like something with your conscious is, so anyways, I feel like there's dreams, something about the consciousness, you're starting to get stable, and then you're having like a full-on breakthrough, and then there's a celebration. It could be your celebration. You could be celebrating yourself, and then a marriage and love. So I'm seeing this as a timeline now, kind of this escalation of events. And again, more of this water energy, more of this energy. Now the ocean versus just water would indicate like the deep conscious, the unconscious mind. So you may have been reprogramming your unconscious mind specifically as a method of manifestation, listening to subliminals a lot to program your, subconscious mind, your unconscious mind, meditating, specifically focusing your energy on your unconscious mind. Spirit, what else can you tell me about group 2? I'm hearing come and find me, and then I feel like But I'm like, how is that possible? That's really something I've never really heard before. But you're finding this person in your unconscious mind. And I don't know how. This is new to me. I've never gotten that in a reading before. But it's like a hunt, you know? And it's like they say everything is you pushed out, or the only way out is within, you know? The only way to get from point A to point B is by going within. So I do feel like, in a way, you're finding a resonance, though, I'm hearing. It's someone is meditating, and they're feeling this frequency, and it feels really good within them. They're like discovering parts of themselves, discovering their unconscious, and they find this pocket of bliss. And it's like you're meditating and you just start to feel bliss over your entire body. It's like you can feel your body vibrating when you're done meditating. Like, it's that intense. And you're finding the frequency of your person, and just sitting in that frequency is going to attract that to you externally, because you find the frequency of your King of Cups internally. Chariot, it's like all of a sudden, boom, the car turns on. You ever see when they, like, in movies where they have two like wires, and then they, like, I don't know, dink them together, and then all of a sudden the car finally turns on? It's literally like that. It's like you've been moving from this place of your conscious mind for so long, and then you start to discover yourself internally, and then zoom, it's like you just connect to your person within you, the frequency of your person, the frequency of your timeline when you meet that person, and then immediately you're like in alignment with them in the 3D, because you found that timeline or that path or the frequency of that person within you. You know what I mean? So if you were to look at yourself from heaven or from above, outside of the experience, so like once you pass on this earth, if you were to then be a soul looking down on the timeline of everything you've experienced from your birth to your passing of your time here on earth, it's like being able to point. You'd be able to point from that perspective at, this is the time when I met my husband. This is the time when I met my wife. This is the time where I met my life partner. You'd be able to see it. Oh my God, we're unlocking some real here right now, because that's also a way that you can do it. Oh my God, I cannot believe I just revealed that. That's so insane. I just discovered that just now. Spirit is saying that is a way that you can tap into different things that you want by meditating and kind of like separating from your body, right? And then tapping into the timeline that you want to be in. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's going to resonate with who it's going to resonate with, but that is so freaking powerful. That is so freaking powerful. But I see someone doing that naturally, though. There's like this series of events that kind of leads you here, like, you know. But that is so cool that we just discovered that. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna do that within the next week. I'm so excited, and I'll report back. I don't know how I would report back, because how am I gonna, you know like who picked pile 2? But seriously, that is so freaking cool. 9 of Swords in reverse. It's like you cut through, oh my God, this is so insane. I have chills right now. It's like you cut through all the pain, the suffering, all the figuring it out, straight to the 8 of Pentacles. Oh my God. Straight to the abundance. And then we have the 5 of Wands here. It's just like a lot of energy at once. It's now that is true timeline hopping. That is true timeline hopping. A very specific group of people have picked pile 2 today. Oh my God, you guys are so cool. I feel like you guys are naturally, yeah, and then Spirit's like, you're your own oracle. Like, you use yourself as read yourself like a book. Like, you know, everything you need. It's like that, like, it's like having a book in front of you that has all the answers that you need in your life, and then Spirit's saying that book is you. Just look, read yourself, you know, discover through yourself. That's insane. Okay, let's keep going. So we have the 8 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the Ace of Wands, which is so interesting because the Ace of Wands is all about creation. The Ace of Wands is also all about intention. And I just see you pointing your wand at the timeline that you want, and this feels like an alternate timeline, a timeline where Spirit's trying to lead you, you know, to your person, a timeline where you feel very overwhelmed, and it's just like there's a choice here. And I feel like you're at that crossroads in a way. Like you could choose to find this person, or you could choose to be led to this person. Led to this person is more of a, I feel like, painful path, because like what we just discovered, what we just stumbled upon together is a shortcut. Shortcut. All right, Spirit, can you tell me, what is this person like? What is the one like for group 2? I'm excited. Ooh. What is the one like? I think one of these just flipped over. Patient. You may have asked Spirit for someone specifically who's very patient, because you may be someone who just needs more patience. This person is polite, very considerate of what it is that you need, very considerate of your feelings. I'm feeling this in an intimate way. Like I'm hearing some of you, like, you don't like the sense of entitlement that people feel when they're in a relationship. Okay, so I'm in a relationship with you. That means I have to, you know, and someone brought that up the other day, and I was like mind blown, because I had never thought of it that way. But they were saying, like, talking about the intimate related trauma that a lot of married people experience, because it's like, just because they're married, they feel this pressure to always have to say yes to their partner when they want to, you know, get sexy. And yeah, you guys, like, specifically are so against that. I'm hearing some of you, not all of you. Some of you never want to feel that way. I heard again, but some of you just never want to feel that way. Like, you have to be intimate with someone. Like, you want intimacy to be something that is natural, something that you feel like you can also ask for. You don't want to feel like you can't ask your partner for it, or you don't want to feel like you can't want it. That's something too. We got hardworking, trustworthy, and needy, and emotional. So you may specifically have been asking for Spirit for someone who's, I'm hearing Needy now by Ariana Grande. You may have asked Spirit specifically for someone who needs you. Not just someone who wants you, but someone who needs you. Someone who feels like you're genuinely a part of their well-being, of their happiness. Even though that can be toxic, you want a very healthy neediness from your partner. Emotional and needy. I need all of your attention, and I can be sensitive at times and react, is what it says on emotional. So you need a partner who's emotionally tapped in, someone who's not afraid to show their emotions, someone who can be open with you emotionally. Trustworthy and hardworking. You can trust me, and all I know is putting in work. So you need someone who's going to be seriously like a team player, someone who's going to work hard for your family, work hard to support the family, someone who you can trust as well. We have patient and polite. I'm always courteous and respectful. And then patient, I don't mind waiting for what I want. So someone who allows you to open up to them in your own time, not someone who like feels like you got to be obsessed. I hate that. I hate when people like, we just go so far as a collective. I feel like we all dated people who kind of basically didn't care. So now we're all on the other side of the spectrum. Like, if someone wants to be with me, they got to treat me like a goddess. They got to be obsessed with me. And I mean, like, true, but also like maybe not right at the beginning. I feel like there's a balance here. Book smart. I am educated and studious. So Spirit is saying the one is someone who is accomplished, someone who's book smart, someone who's, I'm hearing like kind of nerdy, like someone who you really don't have to worry about. It gives you a strong sense of security. All right, so let me pull from here. Spirit, what else can you tell me for group 2? What else can you tell me for group 2? That is so super cool. I'm still like thinking about the discovery, the meditation discovery of like kind of getting outside of your body and tapping into the timeline where you have what you want, and then like gelling yourself to that timeline and sitting in that resonance I love that. Okay, so we have the palm tree and the butterfly. Butterflies may be significant for you. You may really love butterflies. You may have a butterfly tattoo. So the butterfly says, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. This person makes you feel so safe and secure. The one is a very calm, secure, trustworthy person, someone who's consistent in your life. There's a lot of consistency here. You do not have to worry. The palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So that's an energy of someone who is like really here for you, really consistent. Like they show up every time. They show up every time. Delight, someone genuinely happy for you, someone happy to be with you, someone who is happy when they're around you. And also I'm getting like, I'm hearing this person doesn't see you as their entertainment. They don't expect you to put on your clown suit and just entertain them all day. There's someone who is genuinely entertained by you. They think you're, dang, what's the word? I lost the word, but they think you're a riot. Like they're so amused by you. They think you're naturally very funny and interesting and entertaining and fun to be around, but they don't expect you to entertain them. This person is very, healing chaos. This person has a very healing and stable energy to them. They're just kind of happy to be there. We have the delight card again, talking about how this person genuinely is delighted to be around you in abundance. So I feel like this person really has money figured out. That may be something that you've never truly been able to figure out, because maybe I feel like you guys have been wanting to find a space where you can kind of be free and make money. So like, just as an example, like maybe you've wanted to have your own business where you're making your own jewelry or you're painting, and then, you know, annually you'll like sell your art, like something that can be more heart driven, but something where you can take breaks and not have to feel like pressure because you have to make money. Something that you don't have to do when you don't want to. So we have listening to your heart, or with your heart, and exceeding expectations. I trust the messages that I have received from my heart. I'm telling you, more of that tapping into your heart, more of that tapping into yourself, going through yourself to get the answers. And as much as people say that, I don't feel like we really understand what that means, but I feel like we got closer to understanding what that means, to listening to your heart, because it's not just about when you're in the presence of the person, but also when you're trying to figure out, okay, where is this person? When am I going to meet this person? You know, you're feeling anxious and you're wanting answers. Spirit is saying your answers are within, because that's going to tell you your specific timeline, where things are for you, how it's happening for you. That's the way that you can pull it into your 3D, by listening to your heart and pulling that out of you. I soar into excellence at the bottom is exceeding expectations. So I feel like you're getting a lot more than you bargained for with this situation, and that's in a very positive way. We have cultivating prosperity and opening to love. My heart is open at the bottom of opening to love. And then cultivating prosperity says the abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. And I just feel like that's from you tapping into your inner universe and bringing it outside of you. If you've ever heard that song, dang, what is that song called? It's by Alina Perez, but she's like, no, I bet you never knew there's a universe inside of you. Like, it's like that energy and you're pulling it out. So this is so super cool. I feel like I learned something today. I love this reading. That is what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy in the description if you want a private tarot reading. You can find me there. But that is what I have for you today, group 2, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, so this is for group 3 with the clear quartz and Miss Cleo's tarot power deck. How will you meet the one? How will you meet the one? And also, what is the one like? So let's jump right into it. Spirit, this is for group 3 with the clear quartz. Group 3. How will they meet the one? How are they going to meet them, Spirit? For group 3. Ooh. So first of all, we have the golden moment card. We have breakthrough and surveillance. So to be honest, this person is already around you in some way, whether that's energetically or physically. We'll see. But we have the golden moment card, and that's giving me an energy like you walk into somewhere, all eyes are on you, and they're like, you know, it feels very magical. There's like an element here of like everything coming to a head, everything finally happening in this moment, something you've been waiting for. The breakthrough card too. Golden moment and breakthrough. I feel like this moment is associated with your success in some way. This could be you getting recognized, like you having something go viral and this person happens to see your content and then they look at your page and then they're like, oh, you're kind of cute. Or this could be like you getting recognized by the higher ups at work and, you know, some way, somehow you end up in a meeting with someone. But then we have the surveillance card. So there's definitely this energy of this person having had seen you or seeing you. Let's see what else we get, Spirit. How are they meeting the one? Ooh, now this ups the ante. This gives it a little more spice. We got dreams and intuition now. So now there's this energy of you may know this person from the dream space. Going back to what I was saying, whether that's energetically or if this is, you know, someone that has been watching you around in the 3D. You're going to know that this is the person you've been waiting for. This golden moment card is something that's at the least very mutual. So it's definitely something that you're feeling. You're feeling like I met this person like in a very serendipitous kind of way. Right place, right time type of energy. You may be saying affirmations to yourself, and one of your affirmations may be something like, I'm always in the right place at the right time. I'm hearing that like over and over again as if like someone's affirming it. We got transformation, security, and reunion. So this may be someone you haven't seen for a while. Someone that you saw at a work conference, someone you saw at a camp, someone that you saw out in public, and it's like we're meeting again. I know there's like many readers on this platform, and I was watching one of the other readers' videos the other day, and she was talking about how she went to a grocery store to get like bandaged up, and like she had hurt herself, and you know, she was having a wild night, she hurt herself, she went to the grocery store so she can get some band-aids, and then this guy helped her, da 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 da, and then like, you know, years later they ended up on a date, and he's like, do you remember me? And she's like, from where? And he's like, I'm the one at the grocery store who bandaged you up. And she was like, what? Like, I just remember her sharing that little tidbit in one of her videos, and it's like that kind of energy where it's like, this person may remember you even though you don't remember them, but I feel like you guys have crossed paths some way, somehow. This person, you may have like scrolled on their Instagram at one point, and then you're meeting in person, or vice versa. They could have scrolled on your Instagram, and it's like, wait, if you go through your pictures, it may seem like I'm a stalker, but I'm sure I've liked a few because I've seen your page, like from my explore page, or I've seen one of your tweets, something like that. Like there's an energy here of them being like, I've seen you before. I've experienced you before, you know. So we have the reunion card. I'm also feeling a reunion of souls with this. So this could be from a past lifetime. We have the security card, more of that energy that's giving me like workplace kind of vibes, where it's like the knowing may be work related. But we have the transformation card. So there's been some time since you've seen this person. If you met this person in the dream space, it may have been a long time since you've dreamt about them, and it's like you're finally dreaming again in general. But finally seeing this person again. Let me see if I can get anything else, and then I'll look to the tarot. Illusions and mystery at the bottom of the deck here too. So I feel like there's been a lot of buildup, like a lot of signs and signals where you really thought this is the moment, this is the moment, this is the moment. Secrets here. For whatever reason, Spirit's been really keeping this on the wraps, and I keep getting this energy of you guys missing each other. Someone getting in the way, something happens. It's like this person drops their keys on the way out, and because they stop to pick up their keys, you guys just missed each other at the cafe that you were already at. that you just left and that they were on their way too. You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy, like, oh, there's an accident on the way, so I'm 5 minutes late type of energy. Like, I feel like you guys kept missing each other in this 3D. But Spirit's been trying to put you guys together for a long time. What I can see so far, it's looking like you're meeting through some sort of work situation. One of you has already seen each other 1000% sure about that. Either on social media. I feel like you may have dreamt of this person one time and then it was just like never again. And you felt such a connection. I've had that happen once where I hugged someone in a dream and I was like, oh my God, I feel like I remember that person. Like there was such a strong heart space feeling about that situation. So secrets and challenges, Spirit's really kept this under wraps for whatever reason. I'm interested to know why. But then we also have the air cards. So that could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Air is also one of the elements. I feel like you've been trying to channel air energy or channel mutability, the ability to be flexible, not to be so stern or hard on yourself, hard on your journey, the way things have to go. Spirit, what else can you tell me for group 3? I got the Sun card, so that is victory. That is things finally working out. I'm also hearing the summer. You may be meeting this person in the summer. Again, Death card in reverse. Again, there's this element of you know each other. You've seen each other. This is not the first time coming back around. Like, that's also giving me big reincarnation energy. Like, reincarnation is something I'm hearing. We got the Queen of Staffs and the Six of Swords. So for whatever reason, it couldn't have worked before, I feel. Also looking at this Queen of Staffs, I'm getting this energy like whoever the feminine is in this situation, whether that's you or them, we all have masculine and feminine energy, but whoever leans more towards feminine energy, I feel like there was some resistance or an X in the way, maybe. Spirit could be telling me that there was a reunion that you had with your ex and you dated them one more time and now you know that you're never going to go back to them. But that had to be cleared before you guys could meet. It was like you guys were just about to meet, but then the ex came back in the picture, like your ex, and then you gave them another chance and then it didn't work out, but now it's for good. Whereas before you still kind of had questions or this space in your heart for them. Oops. And the Star, wow. Yeah, there's definitely this energy of not being ready and this energy of needing to tie up loose ends. Also some need for growth here. We got the Seven of Swords in reverse. And now I'm hearing Jezebel. There's kind of this energy of maybe you needing to, or them needing to defeat the demon of like a Jezebel spirit, like someone who needs a lot of attention. Something I'm getting about that. And then we have the Three of Cups and the Empress in reverse. So honestly, I feel like you guys, you know, with security, now I'm hearing insecurity, especially with the Empress in reverse. I feel like you guys had to overcome feelings of being inadequate. Really, you had to get your self-concept on lock, because there's a lot of jealousy here that I feel like stirred up this Jezebel energy that maybe put you on a path where it's like, the person that I want, you know, to give me their attention won't give me their attention. So now everyone will give me their attention. Like, I feel like that took your life on a totally different, took someone's life totally on a different path. And then Knight of Swords in reverse, there kind of had to be some demons or negative energies, you know, kind of slain in that way. We have the Star card here. So that is wish fulfillment, but I definitely feel the energy of this was a long time coming. Like, I feel like it's been so long. Okay, let's see what their personality is like. So for what I could say, honestly, Spirit is being a little quiet in this one, which is interesting because group 1 and 2 was very, very clear. So we got the Generous card that fell out. Let's see. Ooh. All right, let's get into it. So tapping into this person's energy, I'm definitely getting that this is someone who really has an attachment to you, and someone that makes you feel very secure. First, we got generous and loyal that came out. Generous, I like spoiling you as much as I can. Loyal, I'm as loyal as they come. So there's definitely an energy here of this person being very concerned with your well-being, very concerned with taking care of you, making sure you feel safe. And then we got reliable and high strung. I'm always on guard and on edge. They're very protective of you and your energy. Reliable, you can count on me to always be there. I feel like this person is so different from the people that you've dealt with. We got the mature card at the bottom of the deck too. We have individualist and moody. I'm independent and self-reliant, and then moody, you never know which personality you're gonna get with me. So I feel like this person has very many sides to them. Also, I feel like they care a lot more than they lead on, especially with the underlying energy being mature. I'm dependable and I take responsibility is what that one says. This person, I feel like they're so mature. They pride themselves on being like an adult. They pride themselves on having control of their emotions, on being very emotionally stable, not easily persuaded in any one direction. And you make them feel like antsy. You make them feel like kind of like they don't have complete control, and that's very different for them. We have courageous. I stand firm and I go for what I want and believe in. So I feel like this person is giving daddy energy, definitely divine masculine energy. This is giving an energy of someone who's not easily persuaded to do something that, you know, they don't feel is right. Someone who keeps their own counsel, they have their own life. Honestly, tapping into this person's energy, it feels like they've just been living life solo. They've been living life solo, you know, just doing things on their own, cooking for themselves, cleaning their house, taking care of themselves. I was getting like an energy of boxing. There's some sort of activity that they're involved in, like tapping into their energy. They have their own life going on, and they've been really solitary, and you're the first person in a long time that has made them feel excited, that has made them feel like I want to pursue someone wildly without structure. And they're so on edge when it comes to you because they really want you, but that's very different for them. We have the Giver card. I have no problem with sharing. So another energy of them being very generous, a sharer of their wealth. They don't hold anything back when it comes to you. They're very much so someone who genuinely wants to take care of you, provide for you, be there for you. Not someone who's going to make you very, very jealous. Yeah. Yep. We got the Obsessed card. I just can't seem to stop thinking about you, and that is very different for them. Very, very different for them. So let's see. Spirit, what else can you tell me about Group 3, their person? What else can you tell me about Group 3? I feel like you guys have been on mirrored journeys. There's also this energy of like splitting apart, that being very painful, and coming together. Wow. Now that's the first time I've ever got like a twin flame energy in that way. Wow. But the thing is, like, twin flame journeys are typically like so ghetto and dramatic and lackluster that it just, and that's so different from what this is. I feel like you guys were together in a different lifetime, and then you both had to live out completely different lifetimes here, and almost accidentally, as if spirit didn't even mean for it to happen, you guys end up coming back together in this lifetime because it just feels like there was more to be accomplished, and then you guys are coming together and so distracted and thrown off by each other. We have heartbroken, deeply sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving and mourning, and then the Mask. So this is showing me a lot more about them. You know, I feel like they've gone through their own heartbreak, their own situation with their ex that was kind of karmic, or had like a karmic again and again and again type of energy to it. And then from there, they kind of put on this mask and they started to just kind of live life by themselves, you know, having a solo journey, just kind of unbothered by the outside world. I feel like they've kind of really gone into hermit mode. The Mask, not showing true feelings, hiding, pretending, deluding, gaslighting. And then we have the Addiction card, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, and restraint. Which is so interesting because some of these, you know, words at the bottom of addiction are almost positive and most of them are understandable. And they relate to your person. Like restraint definitely got that energy, and it's kind of like you throw them off their game because they've never really, since they've gone through their heartbreak, they've put on a mask, you know, and everybody kind of looks at them like they're the strong person, the strong independent person, and they even identify as a strong independent person, and then there's you, you know, something just happens and it's just like, it's like when the Grinch, the heart starts to beat again, you know, because I do get a little bit of a you know, mean old man energy with this person, whether they're masculine or feminine. It's just how it kind of came through. Like not someone who's mean, but someone who's just not very connected to their emotions. And it's kind of like when they meet you and you guys have your golden moment, there's a breakthrough in their heart space and they kind of get turned on again. Codependent, obsession. We did get the obsessed card that did come out for you right here. Possession. This person can definitely be very possessive when it comes to you. So they really feel like you're their person. Oh, that's so funny. We got that this could be the one card. First time this card came up today, and this is literally a reading about who is the one. It says you already met the romantic partner you seek, which is just so funny how everything kind of comes full circle, because that's what I was getting with the surveillance energy, the reunion energy. Like you've already met this person, whether it's in the dream space, whether it's in another lifetime, whether it's you've seen them on social media but you didn't know them, or you've seen them at the store, you know, and then it's just like, so we have a merging into grace. I opened my soul to grace. So honestly, I feel like both of you guys have really been through it in this lifetime. I feel like you've both experienced your own pitfalls. You've both experienced your own heartaches, and you guys are coming together to do life with each other and kind of giving love another chance. We have embarking on an adventure. I savor the wonders of the world. I see you guys traveling, living life together. You're definitely reawakening this person. They're not going to be cold with you. You're the person that makes them naturally open their heart. And you know what? I always use this song as an example because I love this song, but it's called More Than Enough by Alina Baraz. And she says, anybody else would be gone right now. Anybody else would be gone by now. Second, I'm with you, all my love pour out. The song is called More Than Enough. I love that song. It's such a good song. And that's exactly how I feel, where it's like, anyone else, I'd be gone by now. Anyone else would be gone by now. But second, I'm with you, all my love pours out just like naturally. It's very natural with you guys. I don't know why yours doesn't want to focus. I think because the faces on these cards, they will not focus. Camera won't focus. Okay, so making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. You literally reawaken each other, and it's like this whole spiritual experience that you guys are having. And Spirit is making it so clear that this is the moment you've been waiting for. So yeah, that's what I have for you. That's how you're meeting the one. That is what they're like. You can always find me on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. But that was your spread today, you guys. I'll talk to you soon. All right, group 4 with the Rose Quartz and the Santa Muerte Tarot. Let's get right into your reading. How will you meet the one, and what are they like? What are they like? So let's jump right in. Okay, Spirit, this is for group 4 with the rose quartz. How will they meet the one? How will they meet them? How will they meet the one? How will they meet the one? Group 4. I heard everything coming to a head. Risk, restoration. Interesting. So this person has a very healing energy to them. You may be actually meeting them in some sort of healing environment, as odd as that can be. Like, you could be meeting them at a therapist's office. You could be meeting them through your therapist. You can be meeting them at a crystal shop, at some sort of healing retreat, especially if you have one planned. Regardless, this person has a very grounding and healing energy to them. There's an energy of you guys. There's an energy for some of you, you lost your job recently and you're meeting this person when you're applying for a new job. Not the interview turns to a date. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. All right. Wow, so there's a lot happening here. And like I said, I heard, what was I hearing? Everything coming to a head. So we have the conclusion card. And then we have risk, travel, and the unknown. So there's an energy here of something coming to an end and you guys deciding there's literally no better time than now. Like, either like, and I don't want to worry you, but because honestly, this could just be on a personal level. You're like, there's, for some of you, it's a choice. You're choosing to leave your job. Some of you, you lost your job. Some of you, you lost your home, or you're in a position where some sort of loss happens, or things are so stagnant and you're not invested in this place that you're in anymore, that you decide to move, you decide to leave. We do have the risk card. So for a lot of you, this is a choice. So I just want to like preface with that so you guys don't think like, oh my God, I'm about to lose my home, I'm about to lose my job. Not necessarily, but there's definitely a conclusion that you guys have reached, and you're just at this point in your life where there's like literally nothing, you know, holding you back anymore. And you're feeling like, you know what, I want to go live some life. I want to go explore. I want to travel. I want to go somewhere new. I want to experience something different, something other than what I've already experienced here. So there's a risk that's taken. Also, for those of you who are meeting someone, or you've been feeling, you know, some sort of emotional connection, that can be really tricky. I wouldn't want to say like, you know, that can be really tricky. Someone in a position like that to be like your therapist or someone who's helping you in some way, that can be really tricky. But I feel like more so you're meeting through some sort of restoring. We'll break it down. We'll keep going. But we have the unknown. So there's like an energy in your life right now where you're like, I have nothing to lose. So you're making a decision to do something, to go somewhere, to travel. This could be a trip. This could be a healing retreat. This could be a move. This could be a new job. This could be you switching cities. Like, I am feeling like some big sort of risk is happening here. We have the seclusion card and restoration. So again, I was getting an energy of someone who, I was picking up on a mom who, like, your kids have left the nest. Like, all of your kids are grown now. So there's nothing holding you back anymore. But with the seclusion card, you may not have any friends anymore. You may have let go of your last friendship that you had. Like, 2020 really catapulted this whole change for you. Like, this change in your friends, this change in your life, where now you're in this position where it's like, it's just me. I don't have anything, you know, or anyone holding me back. I don't have anyone that I have to consider. We have golden moment and breakthrough. I just get this energy where it's like, my time. It is your time. Breakthrough, golden moment. It really kind of feels like some big change happening, or move. Either a move or travel is how you're meeting this person, and you're meeting them on your travel adventures, or meeting them in the new city that you've moved in. And if you've been looking for a sign like, man, should I move? I would definitely take this as a sign, because that's killing two birds with one stone. You're going to have a whole new sense of purpose, a whole new sense of self, really kind of start your life over, be able to actually do that. And then on top of that, you know, meet your person. But we have the marriage card, so some big moves leading you to marriage. And we have the silence card, which is so interesting, because I feel like you've been asking spirit like for a sign or signal, but it's been really, really quiet, because spirit kind of like right after you asked for a sign showed you or put it on your heart to move, to get out of the space that you were in so that you could meet new people. And you may not have honored that, or you may have been like, okay, spirit, give me one more sign. And spirit's like, no, I gave you the sign that you asked for. Let's make this move. So we have the grace card. I just get this energy with you making a transition and honoring what you've been told and what you've received from the universe. So spirit, what else can you tell me here? How are they meeting the one? We got the Ace of Wands. That is a move. That is newfound intention. The Seven of Cups actually bringing in more than one love offer for you too. Three of Pentacles in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, and the Devil. You know what? There's an energy of you planting seeds in infertile soil with that Three of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you've tried to make the best of your current city, your current situation, but the people there just don't resonate with you. One of my friends who's also a reader here on YouTube was talking about, you know, she made this move. She's like kind of nomadic. She loves to travel. She's moved, you know, and she just came back. She used to live in Florida, and then she just moved back to Jersey. And she's talking about how like she felt like, you know, all the men down there were really misogynistic, and it's just a different culture and people are different. And I'm like, no, that's so true. Like, Atlanta men are different than Florida men. New York women are different from California women. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people really do differ based on, shoot, I don't know, culture, climate, tradition, you know, in different spaces. And I just get this energy with you guys where it's like you've been looking for your King of Wands and all you've got is the Devil. You've been planting seeds, Three of Pentacles in reverse, trying so hard to plant seeds, but Spirit's saying like, that it hasn't worked out because it's infertile soil. You know, you're trying to make the best of your situation when really, if you really, you know, want change, you're gonna have to just completely take the plunge. Go on that exchange program, you know, pursue that that move, that dream. Like, there's an energy here of the city you're currently in, or the space you're currently in, not having anything to offer you. There's another one that flipped. But I feel like you've been trying to, yeah, I mean, that's a very real fear. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So there's an energy here of not having enough money. So with the Hangman in reverse, it's like, see then, but we have the Sun card. So Spirit is saying the opportunity that you're looking for to make money is also in the new city. You know what kind of jobs are in your current city or the current space that you're in. You know, like what kind of town you have. Like, some towns are more factory towns. They have a bunch of factories, but that's pretty much all you can do to work in. Some, you know, cities, you have to have an education pretty much to be successful because they're known for certain types of businesses, you know, and that's kind of the space you're in. I just feel like you've been very limited for a while. And you've been looking for the perfect set of circumstances, but Spirit is saying, how bad do you want it? Because there's a level of initiation. Do you really believe in yourself? Are you willing to get up and move with what you have and create a new life for yourself? Because the financial opportunities are outside of this place. The romantic opportunities outside of this place. Everything you want is outside of here. We have the Empress in reverse and the Justice card in reverse. It's like people don't understand you where you are. They don't get you. They don't do right by you. They don't treat you well. They may be very misogynistic or just very different than you. Very, you know, toxic. You know, there's an energy of not being able to do very much where you are, or not really finding love where you are. And with this Moon card, I feel like you've been open. First of all, I feel like some of you guys have been doing some manifesting with the moon, some moon manifestation. Ooh, Eight of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is saying like you hanging on to your current place is is the reason that you've been, you know, unhappy. But with that moon card, it's like you've been doing moon manifestation, either that or there was an energy of you looking for a miracle to come through that doesn't feel like it's coming. It feels like you've been waiting for years. Okay, let's switch gears. Spirit, can you tell me the energy of the one now that we got all the details? So as far as how you're meeting the one, I see you're meeting the one through some sort of travel. We could say it's travel. We could say it's a retreat. It could be a move. It could be temporary travel as well. Like, say you wanted to, you know, just go teach another language in another country. It could be something like that. That's like a 6 months to a 1 year assignment, 2 year assignment, temporary. So let's see. What else comes up? Spirit, what else can you tell me? What are they like? I just heard Southern hospitality. That's funny. Ooh, interesting. Spirit, what is the one like? For group 4. What are they like? Yeah, and this is confirmation. We have the unknown card. It says we don't really know each other yet, so that is an energy of that, you know, that's telling us you don't know this person. Okay, so we have generous and relaxed. I like spoiling you as much as I can. I keep it calm and serene. So perhaps where you live, you know, the people are very high strung in the sense that they always seem to be looking for something like more, which is interesting because we got the materialistic card. So this person definitely likes nice things, but they're not looking for more when it comes to a relationship sense. The people who live in your city, your town, your area, they may just be overstimulated. Also, Spirit is saying, like, if you got the money, listen, if you don't have the money, okay, that makes sense. But maybe consider a career as a travel blogger, something like that. Someone, I feel like you have the ability to travel. Spirit is saying take a year to explore. Take a year to explore your country, all parts of your country. You're going to meet some new people on that adventure, that solo adventure. Okay, so we have modest and awareness. I like to keep things simple, and I know you, but you don't know me yet, with the awareness card. So there's an energy of this person either peeping you, this person noticing you, this person sensing your energy. Don't feel like you know them yet, but there's definitely an energy of this person being kind of choosy and cautious of, you know, people. They want to kind of know you and observe you before they approach you, before they pursue you. Free Spirit, I follow my own path, and materialistic, I must have the finer things in life. So they're definitely an individual. And then we have mouthy and polite. So they speak up for themselves. Sometimes I can't keep my mouth shut. They love to talk. They love to communicate. Communication is their strong suit. But we have the polite card. I'm always courteous and respectful. So there's an energy of this person not expecting you to be a mind reader, not expecting you to know everything about them before they tell you, or to assume. I hate people like that too, where they like try to convince you that their point of view should be like common sense, like you should already know not to do that. I dated someone like that, and it's like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't. Wow. Okay. You got a lot of cool cards. Okay, so we have the clock and soulmates. Need time, takes time. Cycles, time to heal, and progress. We have the soulmates card, soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. So the one is a soulmate, your soulmate that you've been looking for. We got healing, heart, and kisses. So this person is definitely going to provide you a lot of healing. We did get the restoration card, which was giving me an energy from the very beginning, like, oh, I wonder if you're meeting them on some sort of retreat, or at some sort of like therapist office, or something to do with that, because it feels like there's a healing energy in the mist between the two of you. Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love, healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addiction. So honestly, that may be all that's in your space, in your city, just a bunch of toxicity. I think you just need new energy. And also, when you travel to new places and you get your DNA, your energy, your essence in those places, that's a key to expansion. Whenever you want to expand, go on a trip, breathe the air in a different city, go explore another city, go to the beach in another city, put your feet in the sand, put your feet in that land, meditate, send your energy in that place, allow your energy to be washed over from that place. That physical expansion also causes an expansion in other areas of your life. So that's a little bit of a hack. We have I like you, the dragonfly, and passion. Something that I learned is the outside can trip the inside, but the inside can also trip the outside. So a lot of people work on external success because it gives them a sense of validation within. But working on the inside, like meditation and spiritual healing and things like that, also as above, so below, so within. So outside of you starts to positively affect your outside. So if you're going to travel and you're in these new spaces, that unlocks downloads and information and purpose and meaning in your life. So the inside can trip the outside just like the outside can trip the inside. So that's kind of why that works, or just more information about it. But so we have passion and saying chemistry, like each other equally and having fun. The dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. And then the I like you card. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and wanting to date. So for you guys, group 4, I really am going to stick to it. This pile is so specific, and if you stuck around this long, then that's how you know that this is your pile, because it's such a specific and clear message. Spirit is saying there's a breakthrough happening in your life. You're taking a risk. You're venturing into the unknown, and that is how you're meeting your person. You're also finding purpose. You're getting married. Golden moment. Golden moment is also like success, personal success. You having your time to shine, you really feeling alive, feeling like the main character. Like so many people talk about, you know, being the main character, and you'll see so many videos like on YouTube, like how to be the main character. And it's just like, you know, people basically enjoying their life, but I don't feel like you guys have ever truly felt like that. And we have the inspiration card here. So maybe it's because you just lacked inspiration. You weren't inspired. As much as you would have a good day, you would still be like, but I'm in this shitty city that I don't resonate with. We have the gratitude card too, and I have a feeling that you've never genuinely had something to be grateful for, like in terms of, not literally, but it's hard to be grateful. You know, people say like, show gratitude. If you want things to happen, show gratitude for what you truly have. But for you guys, I feel like that's hard. You know, it's kind of like all you have is those Thanksgiving responses, like, okay, let's go around the table. What are you thankful for? I'm thankful for my family, and I'm thankful for my home. And it's like, but are you? You know what I mean? Like, sure you are. You would feel that gratitude if you lost your home, but on a day-to-day, it's just like, it's literally science, the law of relativity. Like, you always have your home, so you're not going to be grateful for it when you've lived in it for months, for years, for days, whatever. So I feel like you guys have really been struggling to find inspiration and to feel gratitude, and it's just time for you to expand, and that's the honest to goodness truth. And I'm all about options and possibilities and seeing all sides and all ways that something could be explored, but Spirit is being so clear and specific in this message for you guys that that is truly what it is that's going to change your life, you know? Change your life. Like, it's beyond love. It's so much more than that. Inspiration. Yes, your idea is divinely inspired. Take action accordingly and set it into motion, which was what I was getting before with the silence card. It feels like Spirit had already kind of given you your message, but you were waiting for another sign, or, you know, I don't know, just it kind of, you know, you just kind of eventually let it go. Gratitude. You attract more blessings when you appreciate your current blessings. We kind of talked about how that has been a struggle. I definitely see traveling and getting these new experiences giving you something to truly be thankful for, like you being able to cuddle up to your partner with your fur babies or your real babies once you're married and you're home. That is a life worth being grateful for. That is a life that would resonate with you on a higher level and cause you to really genuinely feel gratitude. And then we have sensitivity. Your sensitive feelings are your muse and inspiration for your creativity. So Spirit is saying use your worries as fuel to catapult you into the life that you want. Use your worries as, you know, motivation to go hard when you get there too. Spirit isn't saying it's going to be super, super easy, but Spirit, I feel a big bag for you. We got stepping into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. I feel like Spirit is saying the revelation is through meditation. And then we have sharing of yourself. I am an incredibly generous being. This is interesting too, because there's an energy here of other people having things that they can learn and benefit from you through your travels. You're kind of blocking others' blessings as well, because they don't get to meet you and experience you and have you as a friend. Like your community, they want to meet you, they want to see you, they want you in their life. And I just feel like your community is outside of the one that you've lived in. So yeah, super, super clear message for you guys. That is what I have for you. You can find me on Etsy per usual if you want your own private tarot reading. You always know you can find me there. But that is what I have for you guys today, and I'll talk to you soon.